everyone, Big Paulie back for another video, and today I am replying to everybody's questions for my pre-Christmas Q&A. So we'll go through them. There's about 60 questions or so. I'll try and answer them as best as possible. I've got my lovely hot cup of tea in my Last Jedi First Order China cup, which was sent to me by Justin for Christmas present. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much again, Justin, for that. That's such an awesome bloody mug. And it's sitting on my 3D Parseval Ready Player One beer mat. Is that what you call it? Coaster. Although I don't know where it's coasting to. Anyway, so let's get started. I've got my trusty iPad and we shall go through and have a look and see what questions. Right, okay. So first question comes from Wayne Blake. Do you like McDonald's or Burger King better? I kind of knew it would be a food one to start with. I know you don't eat them that much anymore, except over Christmas maybe, but would like to know. I'm probably a McDonald's person because I like their, not the chicken nuggets, but I like the 5 chicken pieces, the large chicken pieces. I can't remember what they're called. Selects, chicken selects, I think they're called. Although Burger King fries are nice because they're more crunchier, but yeah, McDonald's. Next one is from Louis Williams. Will this be the last Q&A before you get a Patreon account? And will we have to pay to watch your videos? Yeah, nothing's free anymore. You've got to pay for everything. No, only joking. Yeah, this is the last Q&A. I still will be doing Q&As, but I'll be doing extra material, extra goodies through the Patreon account, such as early access to certain videos, a Patreon only Q&A, that kind of thing. Next one is from S. Gals. When did you lose your virginity? Oh, I should have read that one first, shouldn't I? Who was she? And why do you hate Justin Bieber so much? That's a mixed bag. I can't remember when I lost my virginity, to be perfectly honest. So many moons ago. And who was she? Could have been anyone. I did say ask me anything, didn't I? And why do I hate Justin Bieber so much? Because he's a knob. Okay. If there was a fire, this is still from Escals. If there was a fire and you could only save one premium steelbook or big sleeve, what would you save? Can I not include Bobby? I'd definitely save Bobby. But if I had one premium normally I would say one of the Blue Fans releases, such as Guardians of the Galaxy, because that's my favourite steelbook. Having said that, I do have a couple of other good, really nice prestige, and it'll be maybe a cross between the Sons of Anarchy collection with the coffee table or the Mummy Everything Blue edition with the nice leather case and the steelbooks. I don't know. It would either be one of those, I think. Next question is from Blake Ison. I have 2 questions. That's perfectly fine. Firstly, what are your thoughts on the Paddington films? I like the first one. I haven't seen the second one yet, although Claire has, and she said it's good, but not as good as the first film. So I need to watch the second film. And secondly, what is your favourite 4K restoration in your collection? can be a new release or an old re-release. Favourite 4K restoration? Probably Predator. Because the Blu-ray Predator looks shit when you look at it now, with its waxing and all that, and DNR and all that kind of shit. And the 4K just brought the proper look back to it. You know, gave it back its detail. Next question is from my darling in Australia, Savannah McGrancy. Will you marry me, Paulie? You already know the answer to that, sweetie. Yes. And Lou and Claire have already agreed to be our best girls. Next question is from Kylo Blu-ray. Another question. Did you pick anything up in the Black Friday sales? Yeah, seems so long ago now, doesn't it, Black Friday? Not really. The thing with Black Friday is that in the US, you can go out, midnight and pick up chart Blu-ray releases for like, $7? You can't here, really. You get the online deals, not as heavily discounted as you do in the States. But in-store shops don't really do Black Friday. Not for that kind of media, not for Blu-rays and stuff. He picked up a few Blu-ray box sets, but have I noticed how some online stores put prices up before putting a discount on them? I haven't, no. Zavvi was selling a lot of Disney Blu-rays for $7.99. When they had their Black Friday flash sale, they were all $9.99 with 15% off. That's cheeky. That's really cheeky. I wouldn't put it past Zavvi, actually. Next question is from Vincent Naud. I can't wait to hear your review on Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Go back over into the movie playlists. My review is over there with Lulu and Claire. Oh, yes. Haven't seen it yet or read any reviews. Saw the first one at the cinema, so I may have to see it in the upcoming weekend. I'm not sure on the Peter Jackson film. Looks like it could be crap. Robin Hood style. Not a lot left coming out apart from the Bumblebee. Yes, exactly. And Bumblebee was a corker, wasn't it? For those that saw it. Next question. I'm just realising now that a lot of these questions are so old. Any questions for movies upcoming? They're done. Oh, dearie me. Anyway, Tom Rice is the next question. Will you be doing any more of the Odeon Screen Unseens? I really enjoyed the first one of those you did with Lulu and Claire. Keep up the great content. Thank you very much. There is a Screen Unseen on this coming Monday the 14th. So I've checked with Lulu and Claire to see if they're available. Hopefully we'll be doing it. Oh, we have another question from Vincent Nold. I think you should make a video on your films that you've seen at the cinema from January to December and rate them like a top 10 or something. Well, yeah, I did my top 10 favourite movies of the year. And he seems to think 50 Shades of Shit is number one. No. Okay. So, next question. Oh my goodness me. Oh, come off it. I know I said ask me anything, but really. Toby Archer. For your Q&As, here's my question. There's about 20 of them. But that's fine. I'll just quickly go through them. What do you work as? Office worker. How old are you? 47. Top 10 movies of 2018. Go and have a look at the playlist. Favourite Marvel movie? Avengers Infinity War. Favourite DC movie? Wonder Woman. Aquaman. Yes, Aquaman. Favourite food? Fish and chips. Favourite Marvel character? Iron Man. Get off. Favourite DC character? Superman. Are you excited for Captain Marvel? Yeah. Are you excited for Avengers 4? Yeah. Are you excited for Spider-Man Far From Home? Yeah. Does that answer your questions? Favourite pop vinyls? I don't have that many of them. Probably my giant Porg one I've got. What's the worst movie ever? 50 Shades of Shit. What's the worst TV series ever? What's my worst TV series ever? Don't know. I'll have to have a think on that one. Your hobbies? YouTubing? Thank you, Toby. Next question is from Pirate Star. Out of the Harry Potter films, including Fantastic Beasts, which film is your favourite and favourite characters? Out of the Harry Potter's, Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone if you're in the US. Although a sorcerer is different from a philosopher, so I don't get that title. My favourite is Hermione, definitely. She's just so witty, and when she's really young, she's just so witty and sarcastic. I love those early Harry Potter films. Next question comes from Nerd Incorporated. Have you heard of a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man? A dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity, the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. The dimension of imagination, an area called the Twilight Zone. Yeah, I've heard of it, yeah. Next question comes from Ned. What's the worst cinema experience you've ever had? I can't say I've ever had a really bad cinema experience. There's just a bit of shouting going on and someone telling some young girls to shut the F up. But no, I've not really had a bad experience. Maybe it's the area I live in. Next question is Tony Mattox. Where do you work? In an office. Next question from Noah Casa. Would you ever tack on reviews, the stuff you have watched on your shopping videos, or would you just do video reviews? I see what you mean, sort of like at the end of the Blu-ray videos. This week I watched... I can do. I was actually thinking of doing that because I've seen a few other people doing it, and I never really get to talk about what I've watched in the week as a review. And by the time I think of something, I've forgotten it. So I'm going to start doing that, actually. I'm going to start tacking that onto my Blu-ray Monday reviews. The things that I've watched. Maybe not on the ones when I'm at work, because I only have like 4 or 5 minutes to record. But either way, I'll do that on a weekly basis. It could be on the Blu-ray Mondays. It could be on Chat and Scratch. A question from Punjab Hero. Now a serious question. Do you think Sulu Chekhov would pilot the Millennium Falcon better than Han and Chewie's piloting enterprise? Probably not. Probably not. Han and Chewie are a good combination. They communicate with each other. Chekhov and Sulu just like sit at their individual desks looking straight out the viewfinder. So, Han and Chewie. Next question is from Fitness and Movies. If you were offered to star in the new 50 Shades of Grey, would you take the offer up if the money is right? We're seriously going to have to be talking about money here. Oh, mate, I'm seriously having to talk about who my co-star would be as well. If it's either Mila Kunis or Alicia Vikander, bollocks to the money. Yeah, I'll do it. But, nah, not really. Next question is from Dynamic Dan 03. When's the next digital code giveaway? And if you do give any away, can you please not give a bunch to one person, as it's harder to win? Well, actually, the new digital codes giveaway will be coming up, and each person will be winning 10 codes each. Does that answer your question? But it's going to be set over the next 5 weeks, so I've got 50 digital codes to give away. Christ, if we do one a week, we'll be here forever. Next question is from Ismalton. Paulie, what are your all-time top favourite films? Well, number 1 is Empire Strikes Back. I can't really put them all in order because I've got so many classic movies I love, but there's some Indiana Jones in there, Back to the Future, E.T., that sort of thing. Ernest Hayes has the next question. Did you get to see Halloween 2018 at the cinema? I didn't. So I'm waiting on the 4K or the Blu-ray now. Another question from Kylo Blu-ray. What do you think about all the hatred Doctor Who is getting online, and do you think it's politically correct? From what I've seen of the episodes, and I have only seen a few episodes, 3 or 4 episodes, it does seem to be too politically correct. And I don't think it's Jodie Whittaker that's the problem. I don't think it's Jodie Whittaker that's getting the hatred, being the whole, man-woman thing. It's the writing. So I think the writing has slipped. I did watch the Christmas one, and I really did enjoy it. But I need to catch up on the other episodes. But so far as comparing this to like the Matt Smith, David Tennant seasons, it's slipped dramatically. Next question is from Hale Though. Are you married or have you ever been married? And also what job you do? Well, you know what job I do now. I've never been married, no. And I'm not married. Marriage is an institution, and I'm way too young to go to an institution. Next question is from Lit Shittum. Were the Star Wars prequels slated by the corporate media for their problem reaction solution? Hegelian dialectic premise. What? Palpatine covertly taking over the galaxy via engineered terrorism and war. Lucas is a whistleblower. Misa thinks. Misa stinks. I don't know. I think they were just slated because they were really bad Star Wars films, really. Next question is from Nerd Incorporated again. What was the first Blu-ray that you ever bought? I think it was Sweeney Todd. I think I've answered that before. I'm pretty sure it was Sweeney Todd. It was the Steelbook. I think it's the Steelbook that came out. Oh, and we have another question from Nerd Incorporated. What is the rarest Blu-ray that you own? I don't really own that many rarities, expensive ones, because mine are all like modern movies, and probably, I suppose you could say the rarest one is that Mummy trilogy by Everything Blue, because it's not a wide release, so it's quite a collectible item. Next question is from Josh McFly. Guilty pleasure movie. I would say something action orientated, like the 98 Godzilla or Independence Day. Something really corny, bad dialogue, sometimes bad acting, but just a whole lot of fun. The next question is from the Chinese Don. Favourite movie of all time? The Empire Strikes Back. Oh, I have a question from the Chair. Film of the year, Bohemian Rhapsody or Infinity War? Well, you'll have to watch my 2018 countdown to find out. But those that have seen it know the answer. Our next question is... what? From Punch-Up Hero. Boxers, briefs, Y-fronts, thong, G-string or commando? Preferences. Discuss. Now, I bet that's a question that's not been duplicated. Yeah. Yeah, I like commando with Arnie. That's pretty good. Boxers. G-string? What? Next question is from Andrew Collerton. We'll look forward to your cinema review Thursday. I can't remember what that was to do with. It was so long ago with his Q&A. That'll teach me to waste time. Next question is from Marvel Fan. On Wednesday, can you show footage to see if Rocco's Modern Life, the complete series on DVD and HMV? Actually, I did that, but they never had it. So I was going to actually show footage of that. Next question is from Roland Romero. Hello there. What is the biggest movie box or case box set you own? That also would be the Sons of Anarchy coffee table. It's about the length of this. It's quite a nice box set, actually. Next question is from Fitness and Movies. I can't seem to find Big Paulie chatting movies on Facebook. I'm sure you've probably found it by now. Norton Productions has got the next question. What is your ideal woman? Any of them, really. You're going to have to take a combination. You're going to have to take a combination of Sarah Michelle Gellar, Mila Kunis, Alicia Vikander, Margot Robbie. Mix them all into one. But she's got to be into Star Trek. She's got to be into Star Wars. And she's got to like Blu-ray and 4K. If she likes DVD, there's the door. Oh, God. Next question is from Thomas Peer. Fantastic Beasts 2 has had bad reviews, but I went to see it and absolutely loved it. So it must have been a different version to everyone else. Yeah, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Both for myself, Lulu and Claire did. A lot of people didn't quite get it, or maybe didn't understand one jump to another of the plot line, but I don't know. I don't know why, but I followed it perfectly fine. I don't know why. But yeah, had a whole lot of fun with it. Next question is Joshua Eady. What's your favourite score? Mine, Corduroy Road. What? Score? Okay, that's got me that one. Next question is from Dark Lantern 2984. Why do you wear that shirt every day? I take it you're referring to my three coloured shirts. The blue one, the grey one, and the creamy coloured one. They're comfy. They're really comfy. And they do look good. They do look good with the crinkle cuts, although they are quite tatty and falling apart. And they are getting a bit big since I lost some weight on Weight Watchers. So I've started to mix it up with a few other shirts, like the red checkered one and the purple shirt. So maybe I'll be hunting around for some new shirts. Or my birthday, which is next month. Maybe I'll get some clothing. But yes. Next question is from Cheetah. Have you got any jumpers? Well, I had the Christmas one with the lights that lit up. I don't often wear jumpers because they're very snug and they don't let your body air. But I've got a lot of jumpers that I had from the old Star Trek days back in the 90s. I have a Star Trek The Experience Las Vegas jumper, which hopefully I'll be able to fit in again one day. And a suede jacket from the Star Trek Experience with beautiful gold writing. I'll need to show you that actually. Yeah, so that's about it, but I'm not huge on jumpers. Next question is from Colin the Dog from Spaced. Where is Jessica Hyde? I don't know. Where does Jessica hide? Next question is from Mafia Posu. Why do you always want slips? Why not? Slips are lovely. Slips keep packaging all nice and neat and together, and sometimes they look gorgeous with the embossing and the foil and all that kind of shit. Next question is from Wayne Blake again. Will you be getting the Meg on 4K? I haven't got it yet, no. Hopefully I will get it, but maybe I'll wait for the price to come down a bit. Next question comes from Sam Jen. Can you name a few unpopular movie opinions of yours? Unpopular movie opinions? What, things like I like that other people don't? Is that what you mean? Well, I like Lady in the Water and The Village, two M. Night Shyamalan movies. I think they're great films. But they're very unpopular. They're unpopular choices. Next question is from Paul Balfour. Have you seen A Star is Born 2018 version? I haven't seen it, not yet. And I think we're on the last question. Blimey. Yes, the last question is from a kid's perspective. What do you like better, baked potato or fish and chips? Wow, I love baked potatoes. Absolutely adore them. But when it comes to fish and chips, yes, definitely. If I was on death row, a couple of days left to live, and my final meal would be a lovely piece of giant battered cod, big chunky chips and some tartar sauce, and I'll be good to go. Yes, so that is my Q&A questions and answers done. Sorry it took so long to do, but one thing leads to another, especially when you've got a YouTube channel that's just, and I'm churning out videos all the time, but it's like the Carpenter's Tale videos. They've lapsed a little bit, but I'll be getting back into those soon. So I hope you enjoyed the video and the answers. Like the video by giving it 2 thumbs up. Share the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And I shall see you all on the next exciting video. Bye bye.